thinking leaving her on her own?
She was fine. I was watching her on the camera.
On the camera? Well, that makes all the difference. What if she'd got sick or someone had broken in?
Well, I'd have seen.
Seen her get abducted, more like... You leave me no choice. That child is not safe with you. I'm going to social services.
Nah, you wouldn't dare. Not if you ever want to see her again.
What does that mean?
Disappeared once. I can do it again.
Grace. Grace, just listen to me. It's obvious that you're not coping.
Oh, not this again!
You need help.
I need you off my back.
Have you thought that you might have postnatal depression?
So what? We're gonna have me sectioned? I'm not ill, and I don't have postnatal depression. Look, I've tried my best, but being a mum, I'm not cut out for it.
Yeah, well, tough. Because it doesn't come with a refund.
You know, so what? If I want to go out for a drink now and then. I mean, you would too if you were stuck at home with a kid you didn't even want.
Tell me you didn't mean what you said. About never wanting glory.
I can't. And yeah, maybe that makes me a terrible person, but you know what? I'm glad I finally admitted it.
All I want is to make sure that child is safe. But as long as she's with you, she won't be.
Fine. Fine. You think she's not safe with me, then you can have her. But it'll cost you. 20,000.
What?
£20,000. That way, we both get what we want.
You're selling your own child.
I'm saying, I can't do this anymore. I can't pretend to be something that I'm not. And this way I get a clean start. Somewhere you never have to see me again.
Sorry about the mugs. Been meaning to get new ones for ages.
All part of the tapestry of family life. Is that a bar?
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, another thing we should have got rid of. Biscuit?
I don't suppose you've got any Viennese whirls.
Oh, one of Mother's little vices.
Sorry, no. Sally might. I could pop over and ask.
Oh, I wouldn't hear of it. More than happy with my tea.
Oh, well, all the more for me, then.
Now, Philip, don't go filling yourself up with junk food. You know what you like. Philip tells me that you have 2 little girls.
Yeah, Ruby and Hope.
Oh, they're absolute little crackers.
Aww. Ruby's your stepdaughter, I gather.
Yeah, she's my ex-partner's. Her mum went to prison, but she's dead now. You probably didn't need to know that, though. Oh, I meant to ask if Coco wanted anything. She can have some of Cerberus's treats.
Cerberus?
Oh, he's a greyhound. He's my ex's nana's dog, Evelyn.
Trump's like an old trooper. Cerberus, I mean, not Evelyn.
And Evelyn, she lives here as well?
Yeah, normally she does, yeah. She's away at the minute. Are you sure? I can grab some of Cerberus's food if you want.
Oh, thank you, no. Coco's on a very strict diet. She has such a delicate tummy.
Oh, bless.
I wonder if I might avail myself of your facilities.
Sorry?
Your bathroom.
Oh, of course, yeah. Up the stairs, straight ahead.
Isn't she great? I knew you two would hit it off.
Why didn't you tell me she was so posh? It's like having Camilla flipping Parker What's-it for tea.
She's not that posh.
Can't believe I told her about Ruby's mum going to prison. She probably thinks we've all got asbos.
Look, she likes you, okay? And when she gets to know you better, she'll think you're amazing. Same as I do.
Brian, look.
Can't be right.
Of course it's not right. It's on fire. Billy.
What's happened? Oh, we don't know. We just saw it like that. Is anyone inside?
Yasmin said they'd had to shut.
Well, we need to get people away. Can you all move, please?
I'll phone the fire brigade.
I'll go get Yasmin.
Hiya. Oh, did you speak to your stepdad?
Yeah, spoke to him.
And?
Well, apparently my mum said, and I quote, "Why would I go to the wedding of a complete stranger?"
Never. How can anyone be so cold to their own flesh and blood?
Well, as far as she's concerned, I'm not.
And you definitely told him about your condition. Oh, you promised.
But I told my stepdad it had gotten worse. I just didn't say how much worse.
Yeah, but the consultant said it might not be that bad.
But I could still die. And if my mum knew, I'd destroy her.
What if I spoke to her?
Have you not heard a word I've just said? Sorry. I know you mean well. It's my decision. My mum never finds out, okay?
I still don't know why you haven't reported it. Zidane, the van.
I will.
Well, if you're just going to sit there, I am going to look for it myself.
Oh, Gran, no, what are you doing?
Yasmin! Alia, are you in there? Oh, thank goodness you're here. The restaurant, you need to come now. It's on fire.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, the smoke filling the whole street. It looks really bad.
Okay. What's Stu? I gave him my key so he could cook something for Zidane.
What?
Stu's inside.
I don't know. He might be.
Look, we need to get back there.
No, wait, I'm coming!
No. No, you couldn't have been this stupid.
Oh, I thought it was empty.
You idiot!
All I did was leave the door open. Hashim said if I didn't, he'd burn the house down.
Hello, is there anybody down there?
Careful. Oh, Brian, get back.
Hey, Ali could be inside.
Brian!
It's Stu. What?
He's in there!
I gave him keys. No, Zidane!
So, Viz is in the fashion industry.
Really?
Well, that might be glamorising it a bit. I'm just a machinist at the local factory.
And what sort of couture do you specialise in?
Sorry?
What garments do you make?
Oh, she makes fancy lingerie. Yeah, I'm sure she could show you if you want.
Oh, perhaps some other time. I've got something far more important to talk about. Your imminent birthday. I thought this year I might throw a select soirée at the Rotary Club. I've taken the liberty of asking the treasurer, and she's offered me a couple of possible dates. Problem?
Well, it's just that Viz has already made plans for here.
Only that I mentioned it to Debbie. She runs the bistro at the end of the street.
Bistro?
You'd have passed it as you drove in. It's under the railway arches.
I must confess, I assumed it was some sort of a massage parlour. Well, not to worry. There's a girlfriend of mine, Petra, who organises all my parties. And I'll simply ask her to adjust arrangements to down here.
Oh, no, there's really no need. Honestly, I'm more than happy to put on a spread myself.
Nonsense, my dear. Well, you've got far too much to do sewing your underwear. Besides, Petra's taste is impeccable.
I've got an idea. Instead of using Petra, why don't you two work on it together? That way, you, my two favourite people in the world, can get to know each other better.
I can't believe this is happening again.
What's taking them so long?
I'm sure they're doing everything they can.
The incident's now first as reported.
You certain it's just 2 of them in there? No one else?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Please hurry. Zidane!
Thank goodness. It's my fault he was in there.
That's enough. You can't go blaming yourself.
Here he is. Hero of the hour.
How do you think it started?
I read that 48% of fires in this country are in fact started by cooking appliances.
Maybe he was our dodgy dishwasher. Been playing up for days.
But I don't mean to cast aspersions, but you don't think it was Stu? But by accident, obviously. Now, steady on. Let's not go flinging blame around just yet.
Exactly. Let's leave the fire investigators to do their job. And I'm sure it'll all become apparent in the end.
I need to get to the hospital to see how Stu's doing.
I'll take you up there.
Thank you.
I'll follow you up in a bit.
Everything we fought for is gone.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Hold on, what are you having a go at him for? He's the one you should be thanking. Wait. He didn't have anything to do with this.
She's done some evil things in her time, but this... I'm calling her.
Who?
Social services. You can't call them. She's already said she's gonna do a runner. We'll never see Glory again. So what do you suggest we do? Nothing? What if Grace goes out and leaves her alone for longer? She could choke or starve.
We got one option. Give her what she wants.
What? Pay her?
Right. She's out for the count. I've just been there looking at her little face and fingers. I don't get it. How can I make something that perfect?
Or Grace, for that matter.
I'm just gonna nip out and get her favourite yogurts. Can you just keep an ear out for her?
Yeah, of course. That child is his world. If anything happens to her...
It won't. £20,000 and we can make sure of it.
Do you ever go home, or do you live here now?
I wanted to do my poetry assignment while it was still fresh in my head.
Your mate doesn't look too impressed.
Oh, him? Well, no, he's all right. He just feels a bit let down.
That was dreadful. Hope your essay's better than your gags.
Yeah, well, if it's not, I'll blame you.
Seriously, though, take a leaf out of Amy's book. Go out, see some mates. You'll give yourself burnout.
Thing is, I like working. It's one of the only things that I'm actually good at. Does that make me a geek?
Yeah. But I'm the patron saint of geeks, so you're in good company. Give you a lift if you want.
Really?
Yeah. Can't get on the bus with that. Right. Come on. You've pulled.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Yeah, it's been a bit of a full-on day. I was a bit short with Emma earlier.
Okay, how come?
Well, long story short, I went and met my stepdad.
You never said you had a stepdad. What did he want?
to tell me how much of a rubbish son I am.
He's still around, this stepdad.
Why?
Because I'd like to give him a piece of my mind, that's why. People like that don't deserve a son, especially one that's as good a lad as you are. What's the matter?
Just for a long time now, I just felt like I don't really have a family anymore. But the way you guys just welcomed me in and looked out for me, and you just even lent me that $4,000 for my treatment. I don't know, I feel like I've got a proper dad again.
Look, I'd be proud to call you my son any day of the week.
I can't believe you just stood there and let them call you a hero.
Well, I didn't know Gran had let Stu in, did I? What was she thinking going behind my back? So this is her fault?
Stu could die because of you. Our entire business is in ashes.
I'm sorry, OK? All I did was leave the door unlocked, but the most important thing now is we get our story straight.
We? Oh, no. You did this.
You know, if Stu dies, then it's not just arson, mate. It's murder. Which is why you can't say anything to the police.
Oh, so now you want us to lie for you as well?
I could go to prison.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Fine. Well, you can forget any insurance payout. Well, how are you going to pay off Ashim then? But if you don't do this, I won't be the only one the police come after.
What does that mean?
Means we're in it as much as he is. We're accessories to the money laundering, aren't we? So you won't say anything?
Right, fine. But first thing tomorrow, you pack your stuff and you leave.
What?
Ever since you got back, you have done nothing but rip this family apart. Well, not anymore. I want you out of our lives for good.
Thanks again for the lift.
No problem. Make sure your mate gets home all right, won't you? Looks a bit worse for wear there. And listen, best of luck with your assignment tomorrow. Remember, all work and no play.
Means I get better grades.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Even if we could pay her off, where are we supposed to get that sort of money?
I could get an advance off the next job. If we sell the other house, we can pay it back.
And what's stopping her from taking the money and coming back for more? Trying to get Glory back?
She's already said she don't want her.
She can change her mind, Ed. The woman's not stable.
We can get her to sign something Michael can use in court. If it ever comes to that, what judge is ever gonna side with her and give her custody? She sold her own child.
It just feels wrong.
I'll tell you what's wrong. Leaving that child for one more night in that woman's care.
Why did I give him those keys?
Oh, Gran, we've been over this. You were trying to help him.
Instead, I could have cost him his life. The police were here, by the way.
What did they say?
It looks like the fire was started by the deep fat fryer catching light.
Stu must have left it on by mistake.
Have you had yourself checked over properly yet?
I will.
You need to do it now.
Okay.
Look, Stu might be fine. He's strong.
It's not just him. Z, since you came back, having both of you around, it has meant the world to me. I finally felt as if I could put everything that happened with Jeff behind me. But today, seeing you run into that fire, I'm sorry. The thought of losing either of you, I really don't think I could survive that.
Gran, I'm gonna go with Z. Are you gonna be all right here for a bit longer?
Yes.
blame it on Stu.
What choice have I got? At least when the insurers pay out, this should be the last we see of Hashim.
And that's all that matters.
No, of course not. Look, I know you want me gone. I'll pack my stuff tonight.
Well, you can't now, can you? Not after what Gran just said. But I meant what I said. Me and you were done. So you better hope Stu lives, because if he doesn't, I'll tell the police exactly who was responsible.
Now you can get your hands on all your Weatherfield essentials with our exclusive range of Coronation Street merchandise. Just visit itvshop.co.uk today. The chaos in the castle continues next tonight here on ITV. We're right back with I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in just a few minutes.